Hello all, it's me again, and I just wanted to drop a little video. Um, I've been in a lot of pain lately, psychological pain, because I'm doing a lot of work to reorganize the way I feel. I've been working with a counselor for the past basically 2 years, and regarding childhood trauma. And holy cow. I wonder about being addicted to pain. And I think about people who are addicted to substances, and they use the substances to push away the experience of their pain, to control their pain. And I don't know if it's the same for you or if it's something you ever think about, but I'm really, I love my pain. Some of it's really scary because it's extremely primitive. And it comes from a time when I didn't have words to express what it was that I was feeling. That's my childhood trauma. And that stuff is so comparatively enormous. I mean, the trauma might have been small, but in compared to how long I'd been here and my emotional capacity, it was just absolutely enormous. So now I'm processing it and reorganizing it, and I just wondered if you ever tell me about your pain. And I don't want to know about the experiences that brought it to you, but how you feel about pain, physical pain, emotional pain. And because of my point of view in that being a spirit having a physical experience, as I might have related, I identify as a spirit that's having these experiences. And I think that might be why I'm fascinated by those experiences of pain. I related one time that, you get to a bottom of your pain, and it's like diving deep, or sinking deep into water, and you think just when your lungs are going to burst, you hit the bottom, you find the bottom, and then all of a sudden that bottom disappears and you're falling deeper again. And even though you think your lungs are going to burst, you can still hold your breath. And it's so fascinating to be in this kind of pain that you just have to stay there. And what capacity the human spirit has to contain pain and to understand pain. And then to love anyway. Because I think that's really what I'm here for. And sadly, some of the pain I've taken and I've kind of spread it around. And it's not nice to have done that. And it's not nice to realize that your coping mechanisms that you had aren't helpful to other people, and they cause pain to other people. That realization is not nice. And so you have to reorganize who you are. You have to reorganize everything. And that reorganization is painful. So there's pain on so many different levels that it's fascinating to think about, and that fascination reveals something about the fact that who we are isn't the pain. It isn't the thinking about the pain. It isn't the thoughts about the pain. It isn't the pain. It's the fact that what we are is the awareness of the pain, of the coping, of all the experience. Because we have the space in which to have all these experiences. I haven't had an experience so far that I couldn't contain. There are experiences I've not had, and you can certainly qualify those as outside my current possibility. Playing in the NBA is not an experience I'm going to have. Being a professional pole vaulter is not going to be an experience I'm going to have. But there are professional pole vaulters, and there are people that play in the NBA. That particular definition of experience doesn't define who I am. I don't define myself by my experiences. Strangely enough, when I do that, when I define myself by experience, pain arises. And that's really, really fascinating. That's kind of coming at it from the other side. There is the one who doesn't identify with pain or experience, who is fascinated by pain and can experience it and love it. But then there is the one that identifies as experience, and that brings pain, that causes pain. It manifests pain. And maybe that's the separate self. Maybe that's the ego. The ego manifests pain as experience. Just some thoughts. Tell me in the comments if you got any questions or anything like that. Tell me about your experience of identity. Tell me about your experience of pain, of love, of whatever. And tell me about you. I'll post again, and be sure to like and subscribe, and and share this if you're finding it interesting.